That's the picture inside the Labour Party. One of those unhappy Labour MPs willing to go public tonight is Barry Gardiner. He's been in the Commons since 1997. He says the command and control of the Starmer Downing Street is like nothing he saw, even in the days of Blair and Brown. So I asked him about the mood among his colleagues.
Frustrated, some are angry, and I think just feeling this should not have been allowed to happen. And I think it's a culmination of a number of factors. It's not just this latest, but there's been a series of what people regard as political slip-ups. And people are saying, look, the leadership needs to listen to backbench MPs and to party members. And a command and control structure simply will not work.
How much communication does the average Labour MP have with Keir Starmer's number 10?
Well, look, maybe it's just me, but I found it very difficult to have a meeting with the Prime Minister when I asked for one a few months ago. It took 6 weeks to do that. Now, I remember the days when I asked to see Tony, and it was, oh, fine, yeah, sure, Barry, why don't you come in after PMQs on Wednesday? And if it wasn't that, it would be, oh, it's busy at the moment, can it hold off a week, you know? So we all understand the Prime Minister's got much more important things to do than simply to sit in a room and listen to us for 5 or 10 minutes. But when we do ask to see him, I think it's important that if the people around him realise it's a serious issue, it's something that we need to see him about, and then he should be open to that.
How long has Keir Starmer got to turn this around then? We're on to the, I don't know how many relaunches, reboots, resets, different slogans or whatever now. How long has he got to show to you and your colleagues that he is the man for the job?
This is not, a matter of, the Prime Minister being on borrowed time. We want this government to succeed, but it needs to do better, and it needs to be much more open to listening rather than dictating to backbenchers as to what should happen.
But that's going to require, it seems, a complete transformation of the personalities of most of the people in number 10. So what happens if they don't do what you're suggesting?
Well, it's up to the Prime Minister to make sure that they do. Ultimately, it's supposed to be the Prime Minister that's in control of number 10, not number 10 that's in control of the Prime Minister.
Is that what you think's happening?